Then came the final blow. And honestly, I can't deal with the headache of dating someone like you. Your fans, they're obsessive. What happens when one of them finds out we're together? Do you think they'll just leave me alone? No. They'll harass me, threaten me, make my life hell because they feel entitled to you. And frankly, I don't need that drama. You're gorgeous, sure, but I'm not signing up for chaos.
Come on, Rick, don't talk about my parents like that!
Listen, Morty, I hate to break it to you, but what people call love is just a chemical reaction that compels animals to breed. It hits hard, Morty, then it slowly fades, leaving you stranded in a failing marriage. I did it, your parents are gonna do it. Break the cycle, Morty. Rise above. Focus on science.
I don't regret the choices I've made. How could I? This career gave me freedom, independence, opportunities one never thought possible. But tonight, sitting alone in the dark, I can't help but ask myself, at what cost? Did I trade my authenticity for applause? Did I sacrifice intimacy for exposure? Did I lose myself somewhere along the way, chasing approval from people who barely know me? What scares me most isn't rejection. It's loneliness. The idea of waking up one day with money, with beauty, but completely alone. Alone because I gave so much of myself to this industry that I forgot to build something truly mine.
As for the bride price, I can give you money, say, 200,000 yuan. But our child must take my surname. You should be at least 1.8 meters tall and have abs. We women also value looks and physique. Otherwise, it's embarrassing to go out together.
Yeah, of course, I understand. A six-pack is always important.
And I would lose face. If you don't have a house, you can live in mine. You just need to take care of the housework and cook for me. I have a sensitive stomach.
Who doesn't?
So you need to take care of my diet. Moreover, you have to be obedient and gentle.
And make it chop chop.
And at home, you must listen to me. Additionally, our relationship can only be led by me. You cannot be unreasonable. I can spend money on you, but you can't trouble me.
She's ready to invest financially, but emotionally is bankrupt. She's confusing generosity with control and youth. So she's offering a home, but not a partnership, expecting a personal chef, a housekeeper, and a yes man, all while claiming she's spending on him. It's the perfect recipe for a relationship, as long as the ingredients are self-serving.
Because I wanted to buy a house for my younger brother, I divorced my husband. Then I used all the assets I got from the divorce to buy a house for him. But I never imagined that after the divorce I would have nowhere to go. When I came to my brother's house, my sister-in-law kicked me out. She said that now I'm divorced, I bring bad luck. Now I have nowhere to stay. I gave up my own family for my brother, gave up my whole life, and in the end, this is what I got in return. I truly regret it. I deeply, deeply regret it. But when I saw a video my daughter sent me, her hair messy, her clothes dirty, she looked like a beggar, that was when I truly regretted it. I finally understood. After divorce, the ones who suffer the most are the children.
Is he handsome? I don't know.
To Wenjie, this man is undoubtedly the ideal marriage partner, but to him, she's worthless.
To be honest, I don't even want to look at her.
Upon hearing the wealthy man's evaluation of her, Wenjie breaks down.
I'm done pretending this system is fair. For women like me, high quality, independent, over 30, the dating market is a cruel joke. We're encouraged to succeed, to build careers, to be strong. But when we finally look for a partner, we're punished for not being 22 with no opinions. Let's be honest. These blind date events are not for us. They're meat markets where youth is currency and substance doesn't matter. So what's left for women like me? Honestly? Peace. Freedom. Dignity. I'd rather be alone than spend another minute begging for validation in a rigged game. I'm not desperate. I'm just tired of being insulted. So next time someone tells me to go to more events or be less picky, I'll just smile and say, no thanks. I value myself too much for that.
As soon as the post-2000 generation joined the blind dating scene, it really shook up the older single women who haven't married yet. Listen, I have a distant cousin. She was born in 2003 and recently went on a blind date. I asked her, so how much are you expecting in bride price? She said, 3,000 to 5,000 is fine. And why? Because my aunt insisted there had to be a bride price, even if just for formality. I asked her, what about a house or a car? She replied, who still buys houses these days? That would just tie me down for life. And a car? I don't want one either. It's a depreciating asset. Just the insurance and gas costs add up to like 20,000 yuan a year. I'd rather spend that money on ride-sharing. At most, just something simple to get around is enough. Traditionally, if a guy didn't have at least 100,000 to 200,000 yuan in bride price, plus a house and car, he'd basically be out of the marriage market. But that's mostly the mindset of people born in the 80s and 90s. No one expected that girls born in the 2000s wouldn't care about any of that. In fact, many of them even say older men are better, more mature, more patient than those hot-headed guys in their early 20s. And they even bring more creativity and experience to the table. While a lot of men are still stuck in the mindset drilled into them by society and older women, that if you don't have a house or car, forget about getting married, the girls born after 2000 are standing up and saying, even without a house or car, I'd still marry you.
I'm in my second marriage. My ex-husband was a mama's boy. And when I couldn't endure it anymore, I decided to divorce him and took my 10-month-old son with me. 2 years later, I remarried the man I'm with now. My current husband also has a son, but fortunately we have a daughter together. In my view, we should have been a happy family of 5, but life in my second marriage turned out to be very different from what I had imagined. At first, we were truly happy, but over time, my husband began to resent the fact that I kept asking him for money. With no income of my own, I had to ask him for everything. One day, his son came to me and asked, "Auntie, can I have McDonald's?" I told the boy, "Let's go home first. We need to ask your dad. If he agrees, I'll buy it for you tomorrow." When my husband came home from work, I told him, "Your son wants to eat McDonald's. Could you give me 100 yuan, about $14, so I can take him tomorrow?" Upon hearing that, my husband became extremely angry and asked, "What did you do with the 1,000 yuan, around $140, I gave you this month?" My son doesn't want McDonald's. He only likes spicy food. All the little money I make, I already give it to you. Hearing those words felt like a needle piercing my heart. I said to him, "That's your son, not mine." In that moment, I realized I had regrets. I had given him my all, but what I got in return was only doubt. If I hadn't divorced my ex-husband and had stayed with him, no matter how he treated me, at least he would still love my son.